7th Congress of the Workers' Party of Korea. The 7th Congress of the Workers' Party of Korea WPK, the ruling party of North Korea, was held on 6-9 May 2016. Background. The 7th Congress was the first Congress of the Workers' Party of Korea held since the 6th Congress in 1980. In 2010 the party rule stipulation that Congresses be held every 5 years was dropped, recognizing this had been ignored for 30 years. The purpose of the Congress was to review the party's work from the time period since the 6th Congress, but also to instill public loyalty toward the leadership of the country. On 30 October 2015, the Korean Central News Agency KCNA reported that the Political Bureau of the Central Committee of the Workers' Party of Korea announced a decision to hold a Congress in early May 2016, saying, "Preparations." On 17 February 2016, joint slogans were issued by Workers' Party of Korea's Central Military Commission and Central Committee, and they were published by Rodon Sinmun and KCNA. The Congress was preceded by a 70-day battle mass mobilization campaign. Human Rights Watch claims that the campaign meant uncompensated enforced labor for people across the country, including children, and that the object of the campaign was to boost outputs in manufacture and agriculture and demonstrate loyalty. A 5-day holiday was declared for the duration of the Congress. The Congress was opened on 6 May 2016 at the April 25 House of Culture in Pyongyang, in the presence of 3,467 voting delegates. Unlike the last Congress, there were no major foreign delegations, but 128 foreign journalists from 12 countries were allowed to cover the event. Reporters were kept outside of the venue, and a recording of the opening event was only televised later in the evening. The Congress opened with an address by Kim Jong-un. In it, he praised the country's January 2016 nuclear test and satellite launch. After having chosen its presidium and secretariat, the Congress approved its agenda. 1. Review of the work of the 6th Central Committee. 2. Review of the work of the 6th Central Auditing Commission. 3. Revision of the WPK Chart. 4. Election of Kim Jong-un to the leadership of the WPK. 5. Election of members to the central leadership organs of the WPK. The Congress continued on 7 May with Kim Jong-un's report on the work of the 6th Central Committee. In the report, Kim Jong-un reiterated the country's nuclear policy, calling it a responsible nuclear weapons state. According to Kim, North Korea would not use nuclear weapons unless its sovereignty was violated. With regards to the economy, Kim announced the country's first 5-year plan since the 1980s. Speeches by other delegates expressed support for Kim's report. A decision on approving Kim's report was unanimously adopted on 9 May. In it, the party vowed to continue building a more extensive nuclear arsenal. A report on the work of the Central Auditing Commission was then heard. On the 9th, foreign journalists were briefly let in the Congress venue for the first time, during the announcement of Kim Jong-un's election as chairman of the Workers' Party of Korea. The Congress ended on the 9th, and the day also saw a huge parade in Pyongyang in its honor. The elections. On May 9, Kim Jong-un was re-elected to the leadership of the party. His title in this capacity was changed from First Secretary to Chairman of the Workers' Party of Korea, a title reminiscent of that held by his grandfather before 1966, Chairman of the Central Committee of the Workers' Party of Korea. 15 members were elected to the 7th Central Auditing Commission: Cho Sung-ho, Park Myong-sun, Kim Kayon-nam, Hwan Kol-sik, Kim Myon-kol, Rai Yon-ik, Kim Myon-hun, Kei Young-sam, Jo Jong-ho, Kei Myon-kol, Jang Jong-ju, Fo Hee-song, John Pong-sok, Cho Kwon-soo and Ho Kwang-uk. The commission soon convened and chose as its chairman Cho Sung-ho and vice chairwoman Park Myon-sun. 129 members and 106 alternate members were elected to the 7th Central Committee, including Kim Jong-un. It held its first plenum immediately after the Congress, on 10 May, and elected officials.